You're here at the Ivors, we're here at the Ivors, and we're celebrating songwriting.
Yeah.
Do you think songwriting is quite underrated? Do you think it needs to be celebrated more like this?
I feel so. We spend so long celebrating the stats and the numbers, and they should be celebrated. I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but the songwriting, sometimes a song is like, it means more than a number, most of the time, because you don't know who is touching in a way that's almost beyond music, almost spiritual, so to speak. You know what I mean? I was going through this, I listened to this song at the time I was going through that, or I lost someone and we used to listen to that song all the time, and it almost works as a time machine. So yeah, to celebrate songwriting, amazing. Yeah.
What's your one golden rule for songwriting? What do you always do when you're writing a song?
Say something worth saying.
Yeah.
That's my rule.
When is that applied to one of your songs? Tell us a little bit about that.
I can choose any, but I would say double standards for sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's line after line after line of something that I would look back at a time and say, what did you do during this time? Where was your voice? What did you do with your platform? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Who are the songwriters you would want to champion? Maybe not the people who walk the red carpet, but maybe people who are coming up and need a bit more recognition. Who are the first names that jump to mind for you?
Wow. Fresh off my head, there's a guy called Prof. I just listened to his project right now, and I was very impressed. There's so many different people, but that's the freshest in my mind right now.
And then finally at PRS we've got this campaign, Music is My Job, and we're asking songwriters, musicians like yourself, what was the one moment you realised you could do this as a career?
It's still not my job. Imagine that. It's still not. Still my hobby. Every now and then a nice little envelope comes for it though, but still my hobby. Yeah, for sure.
Do you remember receiving your first royalties check as well?
I remember receiving my first royalties check. I remember receiving my first money from a rave booking. It was in an envelope and I wasn't sure anything was in there. That's how thin it was.
What did you spend it on?
Petrol getting back. Petrol getting back.
It's a bit different now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit
You're
different.
here, the red carpet. Things are going okay.
Yeah, all right.
Nice. All right, cheers, man.
Nice one. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.